Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 and the pitfuturestrading.com coming to you this Thursday morning, February 6th. And we're looking at the market profile of the SPY ETF on Window Trader. And this is not a replay of the last 2 days. It's certainly another gap higher to all-time highs. We now have the all-time high in the pre-market about $1 higher from where we're trading, as the bulls are just relentless. Remember, we got to the top of a balance in the weekly 6-week balance yesterday. Question was, they stretched it barely. What happens today going forward? Well, as of right now this morning, they're looking to get above the balance and not look back. We'll see if that's the case. As far as destinations for this morning, right now we're trading at 334.10. My pre-market all-time high right now is 335.15. So $1 higher from where we're trading will be your first and only destination right now on the upside. For the downside, my pre-market low right now is 333.63. So that's what we'll use as our first destination on the downside. Then we're going to use yesterday's high of 333.09, which would fill the gap. Remember, we had a price spike which held, and it's certainly coming to fruition this morning. A's high at 332.43. Afternoon pullback low, H period yesterday of 331.62. And then yesterday's low of we had the, yesterday's low of 330.67, and then filling the gap at 330.01. So this is going to make 3 gaps in 3 days. Is it emotional buying? Is it mindless machines? Regardless of what it is, the fact of the matter is you can't fight it. So right now, it's about now we have just over an hour to go prior to the opening. We're gapping about $1 higher than yesterday's high. If we ought to get a counter auction like we did yesterday and get back to around the pre-market low, I would consider taking a call play, because then you know your out is about 50 cents lower. So it's not, your risk reward isn't as bad. Or if you really want to take some heat, you can wait until A's high, which is where the price spike started. There should be buyers there again, and you'd still have higher value. So it depends on the kind of heat you'd want to take, whether you get out if the gap fills or you wait until we get around the price spike. If we get below it, then I would be out. Put play, again, there really isn't one here, right? You're opening in limbo. We still have $1 to the all-time pre-market high. So there's no put play for me at the moment. Chart-wise, so here we are, including this week. 6-week balance we had, with slightly extended it yesterday, and now today we're trying to get above it. Way above now the trend line, right? We spent a week and a few days below it. We're back above it. The key here is to close this week above the previous all-time high, not of the week 2 weeks ago at 332.95. If you close above that, then you're going to be firmly up basically in the weekly. If you come back in by tomorrow night's close, well, yes, you would have stretched it. You could have stretched it pretty good, but don't forget, this is a 332 price vehicle now. So stretching it by $1 or $2 and come back in, to me, that would still be balance. I said we'd know by Friday's close whether we're going to be continuing high or back into the balance. So right now, it's a good step for the bulls going higher, but we still need to stay and close above 332.95, I believe. And then on the daily, gaps 1, 2, and today's going to be 3, again above the balance and the trend line. So right now, bulls are firmly in control. For the bears to have any hope of stopping this onslaught, they need to stop this gapping higher. And more importantly, the first step would be to fill today's gap and get back into last week's range. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.